All right, so we're gonna talk about this Inside Xbox. We're gonna talk about the problems with this show and just how they handle it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Okay, I'm not gonna rant. Nah, JWax412 beat me to that. You guys want to see a rant? Go check out his channel. I'll have a link somewhere on the video. I'll probably have it pinned on top. Okay. Let me just get this out here. One thing about this show, it becomes apparent every single episode. It always seems like our intelligence is questioned by Microsoft. I don't understand who they think watches this show. I don't understand where their focus is, nor do I understand who they think they are as of right now. You see, I expect shows like this from people who are cocky and are in the lead, so to speak, but Microsoft is nowhere near in the lead and they're far behind. So if you're far behind and you're just playing around with your audience like this, you're dicking them around and not showing them where certain games are they're looking forward to or been asking you about, it just paints a very vivid picture of why a lot of people are acting the way they are when it comes to this game and news and such. Okay? Inside Xbox for September. There was only one positive. Let me repeat that. One positive that I took away from this show. And that was the gesture that they did for Paul Walker. This isn't the first time they did this. They did it before with his charity, Reach Out Wide. If you guys do not know, that's his charity that he was working on when he, passed away. He drove away from the event to test out a new car. Obviously, the car was not, well in terms of the brakes or the wheels, and they crashed and he died with a passenger in the seat. The gesture that they did for him, for his first, for the year anniversary of his passing, was they gave away two custom Xboxes. One was given to Vin Diesel, and Vin Diesel took a picture of it and he was showing it off. Basically, the console was basically modeled after the first car that he drove in Fast and the Furious. I think it was called the Eclipse, right? That was the car. It was modeled after that one. That was the first thing that he got. And the other one was given away for charity for Reach Out Wide. They did another thing again with Paul Walker's charity, only this time they're giving away one, and the only way for you to get it is that you have to literally go to the website they were telling you about, donate some money, and they're going to basically do like a random name picker, and they're going to choose one winner. And that console is made out of the it's made out of the second car that he drove in the second movie, which is the Nissan Skyline GTR. There you go. I know I'm all over the place because I'm that disappointed. Again, after that, majority of the show was Forza talk. Bunch of cringy dialogue. They showed off Xbox avatars. Yes, Xbox avatars. They talked about DLC cars for Forza. Obviously, again, I kind of figured Forza was going to be the main talk of the show because it launches on the 1st next month. Not really surprised there. But then, again, they question your intelligence. A lot of people really think Microsoft cares about them in 2018. Microsoft, I tell people this all the time. People go, well, Ryan, stop talking about PC. PC's X amount of things, right? Microsoft doesn't really care about PC. Microsoft just announced their partnership with Razer, okay? They're bringing accessories, mouse and keyboard accessories and mouse and keyboard support to the Xbox One that is sponsored by Razer. You guys are about to get... I'm telling you right now, you're about to get fucking mopped up the floor. I can actually see a PC dude who actually owns an Xbox actually, just moving his mouse and keyboard to that fucking console just to smack you guys in Call of Duty. I'm telling you, you're going to get fucking smacked up. It ain't even funny right now. It's not funny. It's a joke. This is crazy. They're doing mouse and keyboard support right now. This is one of the big highlights, mouse and keyboard support. No update for Crackdown 3. No talks of any of the new games that we talked about, even though they, $1 billion went into these games. Again, no updates whatsoever. Not even a hint that any of these games are coming out this generation, which go figure. And the games with gold were an insult. They were not anything to jump out your seat over with. You know what I'm saying? They're giving away Overcooked, for God's sake, and Hitman Blood Money too. That's not worth anything to talk about, people, at all. At all. Nothing to talk about. And then what else did they talk about aside from these things? Did I go over everything? I think I went over. Oh, and they're doing another, themed console or a bundle. I'm sorry. They're doing a Fortnite bundle for the Xbox One. There you go. That's basically your show. And of course, in the nitty-gritty of the show, they announced that the next one, their biggest one ever, their biggest Inside Xbox event that they ever going to do will be in Mexico City in November. That's right. That's their next event in November. It's going to be the biggest one ever. And my question for you guys is this. Who the hell cares now? This is like the 7th event, right? 7 or 6 or whatever event of this, of the series of this show. And how many times have we been let down? 99% of the time with these shows. These shows do not deliver. These shows are pointless. They add nothing to the event. They add nothing to the Xbox. I don't understand what's the point of these shows. I'm telling you right now, if their like motive is to make you cringe, then they succeed with every single show. And that's not me being harsh. You guys watch it yourselves. I mean, come on. You can't tell me you're watching Inside Xbox and are thinking these shows are amazing. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? These shows are terrible. They're not. They don't care, man. They don't care at all. And they don't get it. They won't get it. This is just sad. Absolutely sad in 2018. So, that's it. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm not going to rant at all about the show. I can't rant about the show. I can't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth it. If you guys saw it, what you guys thought about it, comment in the comment section below. All right. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. I do appreciate it. I'm burnt out, guys. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. I don't know what to say about Microsoft. I don't. People tell you that, especially when people look you in the eye and tell you, hey, Ryan, calm down. Let them give you a chance. Give them a chance, X amount of things. Okay. You give them a chance. You give them all the chances in the world. And they're sitting there goofing off, showing off avatars instead of talking about the major problem that Microsoft, currently has in front of them. And that's the lackluster of selections of games in terms of the first-party catalog. So, whatever. I guess we're just going to cling on to Forza and the high Metacritic scores. So, is Metacritic, biased now? Is the media biased still, or is it unbiased? Or does that logic only come to play when a PlayStation game scores high on Metacritic? That's a good question to ask yourself as of right now. Okay? It's a good question to ask yourselves because the reaching needs to seriously stop. Because this is the reality of what you're going to get. When you reach in damage control, you're going to get crappy shows like this 24/7. And that's just the bottom line. That's the facts. All right? I'm out of here, people. Deuces.